Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot from ElliotOracle.com. I'm also the author of Fearless Tarot, How to Give a Positive Reading in Any Situation, which is due out this October from Llewellyn Books, and it's already available for pre-order at Llewellyn Books or on Amazon or at Barnes & Noble or anywhere books are sold. If you like my approach to tarot, you are going to love this book. It really brings tarot into a positive light. So it is time for video 3 of my Tarotscope videos. And in this video, we're going to go over the 3 astrological signs of Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So if you are a Libra or you have a lot of Libra in your chart, this first video is going to be for you. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. Interesting. So Libra, there's a lot to do this next month of June, a lot to plan for. And the seeds have been planted to your greatest successes, as symbolized by that 7 of Pentacles. You can see that person working in his field, and he's pausing his work to appreciate what he's grown. It isn't harvest time yet, however. He's not really reaping all the benefits of the work he's done. However, it's going well. And whenever I see that 7 of Pentacles card, I like to tell people, like, you're 75% of the way there. Most of the work's done. All the groundwork has been laid. All the tough part has been really done. And now it's just a time of monitoring things and really polishing it and really seeing it through. The 7 of Pentacles is also a card of patience. So this next month might be a time where it's better to be patient than rushing ahead or feeling like you have to, make things happen immediately. We also see this 5 of Wands card for Libra this next month, and that's a card of competition. You can see these 5 adolescents. They're all battling it out with each other. They're all trying to prove themselves to one another. And sometimes this card warns you against seeking the approval of others. And it's also a card of competition. So it can indicate that it's important to realize that if you're getting too stuck in a competition, especially if it's based on immaturity or trying to prove yourself in some way, it's actually counterproductive. The 5 adolescents on the card are all in these richly decorated different costumes. And this means that they're unique. And even though they're comparing themselves to one another, there are no comparisons here. It's like comparing apples to oranges. This next month, Libra, it's so important for you to keep your eyes on your own paper, to not be worried about what someone else is doing or how successful they are or what you think you should be doing to keep up with that, but instead to keep your focus on your own work, on your own field with that 7 of Pentacles there. I think that what's already been planted for Libra is going to show a positive return. However, it requires patience. And if you are really impatient to see the result, it could lead to that angst and struggle with that 5 of Wands. And lastly, with 5 of Wands, it can sometimes indicate that you're getting targeted by other individuals who are frankly immature. They don't have their stuff figured out. They don't know what they're doing with their own lives. And so they're kind of taking a shot at you. And it's just important that you are not meeting them on their level. And then we got that Ace of Wands for near the end of June for Libra, which indicates an inspired new idea. The Ace of Wands is a magical card of new projects, new opportunities. And you can see that old ruined castle in the background of the Ace of Wands, which says that the old ways are getting swept away, that the old things are moved on from, and that this is a time of newness. Also, this is a magical month for Libra, so this could be a time to really institute your projects and move forward. Wands in the tarot always indicate growth, and the 5 of Wands can indicate a trial by fire, that if you meet it maturely, you will end up growing past it and seeing a positive new beginning. So that is the message for Libra. Next, we have Scorpio, which is going to be this next message. So if you're a Scorpio or you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, this is going to be the message for you. 7 of Cups reversed, 4 of Pentacles, and 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of money concerns, work concerns, but also a sense of snapping out of an illusion. When we get the 7 of Cups reversed, it's kind of like waking up from a dream or coming back to reality. Sometimes when that 7 of Cups comes up, it indicates being a slave to the shadows in your head or your imaginings. Out of all the cups, some cups show something wonderful coming out, like jewels and treasures. And other cups show scary things like a snake and a dragon. And these are your hopes and fears. And when that 7 of Cups comes up reversed, it indicates that you're putting hopes and fears to the side and you're getting back in touch with reality. And what are two of the most realistic cards in the tarot, but the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles? They're very earthy, they're stable. It's like getting back to brass tacks, getting down to business. The Four of Pentacles is showing a figure who's really clutching to these coins. This indicates that he's seen something outside of him that he thinks is going to make him secure or stable. However, when you look closely at his face, it's also the thing that's making him kind of miserable at this time. So whenever we see that Four of Pentacles, it's telling you not to hang on to things that are actually sapping your energy or making you feel bad. Sometimes that Four of Pentacles can also indicate the importance of letting go of something that you thought was so important to hang on to, but that just isn't making you happy anymore. And then finally, we got that Three of Pentacles, which is a card of learning and aspiration. And whenever this card comes up, it indicates that this is an important time to re-engage with something that improves your life and really draw up some plans for it. On this card, you see these monks that are handing the craftsman a set of plans. And if you look closely at those plans, drawn on the plans, are the exact image of the monastery that this craftsman is building. So this is sometimes saying, come up with a plan. If something that you're hanging on to has been making you miserable up until now, well, it's time to choose something different. Maybe it's time to draw up some new ideas and to really go toward those. And finally, that Three of Pentacles is a card of education. And so this could indicate schooling or studying something or educating yourself more in order to create better conditions in your life. Never feel like that Four of Pentacles guy, like this is all you have. You better hang on to it for dear life or there'll never be anything new. That Three of Pentacles promises that the world is wide open and there is knowledge out there that you can get, you can learn to improve your situation. So as long as you're open to new conditions, I really think that something positive could develop. And then this is also just a really good month for coming back to reality and getting business affairs in order. And then finally, for this video, we are going to go into the sign of Sagittarius. So if you are a Sagittarius or you have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart, this is going to be the message for you for June 2020. Page of Pentacles, another very scholarly card. The Hermit. And Eight of Cups. All of these cards have to do with some deep lessons that are being learned. In the case of the Page of Pentacles, this indicates aspiration, revisiting your passion, revisiting whatever work you wanted to do, or revisiting whatever it is that you really wanted to learn about more. The Page of Pentacles has that red cap, which means he's really passionate about what he's learning. And this is bringing him optimism. He's also at a beginning phase. And whenever we see the Page of Pentacles, he tells you not to judge your current situation based on what you're seeing manifested now. In the background of the Page of Pentacles card, he's got that little hill that's not a mountain range yet, that little cluster of trees isn't a forest, and that little field isn't a big farm yet. And it's all growing, it's all developing. The Hermit is also a card of soul searching. How interesting for Sagittarius. This is the month of searching. We get these two figures next to each other, which look like the Hermit. They're robed, they're carrying a staff, they're going into the dark places, and they're daring to shine a light on things that might have been moving them from behind the scenes. The Hermit and the Eight of Cups are both cards of going within. And it's so interesting, we have an eclipse this next month. This could be affecting Sagittarius a lot. On the Eight of Cups, there's an eclipse happening where the moon is blocking out the sun. And the moon is a symbol for your authentic self, your inner life, the things that are important to you. And it's taking precedence over the sun, which is your image or the things you want other people to see you as. This is a real coming home to Jesus moment for Sagittarius, where they are absolutely getting back in touch with their authentic soul and their authentic self. Also, that Hermit card could just indicate that it is time to go it alone. It's time to be independent, and that your best opportunities are going to come this next month, not from working with others or trying to influence somebody else, but instead on finding the way yourself. So that is the end of video 3. I do hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, you can always catch me at elliotoracle.com and schedule a personal tarot session with me. Otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful, safe, happy, and healthy June, and do take care.